27th October 1947, a date etched in the heart of Indian history. As the sun rose over the Kashmir Valley, so did a glimmer of hope. Indian Army Dakotas rode into Srinagar airport, marking the beginning of a heroic resistance and a historic war. On 22nd October 1947, just 2 months after India gained independence, Pakistan launched a brutal, covert invasion of Jammu and Kashmir. Tribal militias from the northwest frontier province, armed and guided by Pakistani army officers, stormed across the border. Baramulla was their first major target. What followed was a horror few can imagine. The town was pillaged for 4 days. Innocent civilians, men, women, and children, were tortured and massacred. Women, including Christian nuns from a local convent, were raped and killed. The atrocities were unspeakable. Faced with annihilation, Maharaja Hari Singh of Jammu and Kashmir appealed to the government of India for help. But legally, Indian forces couldn't intervene unless the princely state acceded to India. On 26 October 1947, the Maharaja signed the Instrument of Accession, the same document signed by hundreds of other princely rulers. This made Jammu and Kashmir a part of India. The next morning, Indian troops were on the move. At dawn on 27 October, Indian Air Force Dakotas began landing at Srinagar airport. Major Somnath Sharma's unit of 4 Kumaon was among the first. They set up a perimeter to defend the city, outnumbered, outgunned, but unwavering. Had they failed, Srinagar would have fallen. The city would have become another Baramulla, a desolate graveyard. In the midst of the chaos, a 19-year-old boy from Baramulla named Maqbool Sherwani showed extraordinary courage. He misled the invading tribesmen, telling them Indian troops had surrounded them. This delayed their advance, buying critical time for Indian reinforcements. When they discovered the truth, the mercenaries executed him, shooting and crucifying the boy who defied them with nothing but his words. Maqbool Sherwani's bravery saved countless lives and wrote his name into history. The war raged across Kashmir, in Jojila, Poonch, Mender, Uri, and the valley. Indian soldiers fought through bitter cold, treacherous terrain, and overwhelming odds. In one of the most daring operations, Indian tanks were dragged across the snow-covered Jojila Pass, a feat considered impossible, and broke the siege of Ladakh. Despite the legal accession, India, under international pressure, agreed to a plebiscite, on the condition that Pakistan first withdraw all its forces. Pakistan never did. Instead, it solidified its hold on what we now call Pakistan-Occupied Jammu and Kashmir, POJK. These territories remain under illegal occupation to this day. Decades later, on 22nd October 2021, thousands of people in POJK took to the streets. They called it a Black Day, condemning the invasion of 1947 and ongoing Pakistani repression. Under the banner of the National Equality Party Jammu Kashmir Gilgit-Baltistan, they demanded freedom, justice, and an end to human rights violations. Pakistan continues to use POJK as a launchpad for terrorism in the Indian Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Terror outfits like Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed operate freely, making life miserable for the people living under their shadow. But despite decades of violence, the people of Kashmir have not lost hope. They reject extremism. They choose peace, democracy, and unity with India. The Indian soldiers of 1947 fought not for land or politics, but to protect innocent lives. They fought to stop the massacre. They fought to save Kashmir. The story of Kashmir's survival is not just about soldiers and battles. It is about the resilience of people, the courage of a teenager on a bicycle, and a country that refused to let terror win. Let us honor their sacrifice. And remember, freedom must be protected, not just one.